The purpose of this video clip is to clarify the simplicity of pronouncing names in other countries. We'll start with important words. What's the most important word in the world? Your name. What's the next important word? The pronunciation of your name. We'll continue with repetition. Hear a person's name from another country, Aishwarya. The brain may not comprehend this name. Mentally repeat the name multiple times. Aishwarya, 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 Aishwarya. The brain learns everything from repetition. Languages, music, basketball free throws. Basketball free throws? Let's move on to brain training. In the book Psycho-Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz, there is an example of boys shooting basketball free throws. The boys are split into 3 groups. Group 1 practiced shooting free throws every day for a month. After a month, they improved 24%. Group 2 didn't practice at all. Group 2 did not improve. Group 3 practiced shooting free throws without a ball. They stood at the free throw line and went through the motion of shooting a free throw, but without a ball. Group 3 improved 23% without a ball. This was brain training. We'll move on to mental repetition. Mental repetition trains the brain. People learn from mental repetition. Ditto for pronunciation of names. Mental repetition trains the brain. We'll continue with 5 basic vowel sounds. There are 5 basic vowel sounds found throughout much of the world. A as in law, A as in hay, E as in ski, O as in toe, U as in tune. Repeat to train the brain. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. A, E, O, U. These are common vowel sounds for Spanish, German, Latin, Asia, and other countries. We'll continue with examples. OUS means outside the United States. We'll continue with OUS languages. We'll use the 5 basic vowel sounds. A, E, O, U. We'll start with Spanish. Sí, ¿cómo está usted, Juan? Sí, ¿cómo está usted, Juan? German. Ja, bist du jetzt verloren? Ja, bist du jetzt verloren? The vowels are consistent. Consonants are inconsistent. The Spanish J is similar to an H. Juan. In German, the J is similar to Y. Ja, jetzt. We'll continue with OUS country names and city names. The same 5 basic vowel sounds. Country names. Argentina, Mexico, Colombia, Cuba, India, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, Finland, Sweden. City names. Osaka, Istanbul, Stuttgart, Beijing. What about OUS people names? The same 5 basic vowel sounds. Huber, Somsak, Hanula, Kasei, Akatsuki, Young, Lee, Hadiza, Isamu, Kaveri, David, Adam, Gorbachev, Sailer, Almeida, Degtarivo, Mokshagundam. And now Japanese. Japanese is consonant-vowel combinations. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku, ga, ge, gi, go, gu, sa, se, shi, so, su, Kawasaki, Mitsubishi, Hitachi. Consonant-vowel combinations are commonly Japanese. Some languages have additional vowel sounds. We'll look at German additional vowel sounds. EI as in President Eisenhower. IE as in niece. U with umlauts. The umlauts are the 2 dots above the U. To pronounce, shape lips like U and say E. E. In the US, the umlauts are replaced with a trailing E. The U with umlauts is changed to UE. GLU with umlaut CK is spelled GLUECK. Many US vowel sounds are inconsistent. One example is pronouncing an I before a U for some words. US pronunciation of stimulate, stim-eu-late. Outside the US, quite often we hear stimulate. That is because it is pronounced as spelled. Stimulate. U.S. pronunciation of perfume is perfume. Outside the U.S., perfume, pronounced as spelled. Then there is cube versus tube. Same spelling, different pronunciations. We say cube, not cube as spelled. However, we say tube as spelled, not tube. U.S. vowel pronunciations are inconsistent. What if you don't understand someone? When you don't understand someone from outside the United States, mentally spell the word heard. Hear pulse, mentally spell pulse, P-U-L-S. Oh, pulse. This U is pronounced like an A in the U.S. Let's move on to pronouncing your name using OUS vowel sounds. The 5 basic vowel sounds, A, E, O, U, pronounce your first name and last name using OUS vowel sounds. This is what you may hear from OUS folks. Meet someone from outside the United States. What's the most important word? Their name. What's the next most important word? The pronunciation of their name. Request they spell their name. Mentally think their name using basic OUS vowel sounds. Say their name using OUS vowel sounds. The OUS folks will be impressed. This concludes the simplicity of pronouncing names in other countries.